a country in West Africa home to 22 million people, plagued by terrorism, poverty, and decades of political chaos. Is Ibrahim Traorè truly a savior of his people? He cut ties with France, forged new alliances with Russia and neighboring Muslim nations. Assalamu alaikum friends. Welcome to MAKglobal. I'm Muhammad Ali Khan. Today we are going to talk about a remarkable young leader whose story is bound to touch the hearts of all those who believe in courage, resistance, and revolutionary change. He was not a prince, he was not a politician, just a military captain. But in the year 2022, at just 34 years old, he shook an entire system to its core. This is the story of Ibrahim Traorè, a rising leader from Burkina Faso, a country in West Africa home to 22 million people, plagued by terrorism, poverty, and decades of political chaos. Traorè has vowed to lift his nation out of the darkness of corruption, foreign dependence, and internal decay. He cut ties with France, forged new alliances with Russia and neighboring Muslim nations, and set out to revive the spirit of iconic revolutionary leaders like Thomas Sankara. Some call him Africa's Che Guevara. Others see him as the next great Muslim leader in a post-colonial era. But the real question is Ibrahim Traorè truly a savior of his people, or just another power-hungry soldier in uniform? Is he resisting Western domination or simply replacing old authoritarianism with a fresh face? Let's explore this bold young leader's rise and ask how real, how lasting is this revolution? But before we begin, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and join the MAKglobal family. This is the story of a village boy born on March 14, 1988 in the quiet town of Kera in Burkina Faso's Mohon province. Ibrahim Traorè, an educated young man who studied geology at the University of Ouagadougou. But instead of pursuing a peaceful career in science, he chose the battlefield. In 2009, he joined the military. By 2014, he was a lieutenant. By 2020, a captain. And he served in the harshest terrains of Sahel, fighting jihadi insurgents where death lurks behind every dune. Then came 2022, when chaos engulfed the nation. In January, he spotted a coup against President Roch Kabore, and by September, with the interim leader Paul Henry Damiba failing miserably, Traorè himself seized power. At 34, he became one of the youngest national leaders in the world. Because jihadist forces had captured nearly half the country. Over 2 million people were displaced. Now imagine this, a leader willing to sacrifice everything for his people. To many, Traorè is the new Thomas Sankara, a symbol of Africa's unfulfilled dreams. He kicked out French forces, tore up exploitative agreements, and declared Burkina Faso belongs to its people now. He built alliances with Mali and Niger, hoping to shape a new African Union, one that bows to no foreign master. His outreach to Russia is not seen as submission, but as strategy. Seeking arms and aid without colonial condition. at whom he cut his own salary, stopped ministers from splurging on luxury, and started industrial projects for economic self-reliance. He gave doctors in villages vehicles and restored dignity to farmers. This is the Traoré's vision, a self-made Burkina Faso, and perhaps that's why people across the African continent are now calling him a messianic figure, a warrior for the people who dares to stand up to the West. But every revolution has two sides, and this one is no different. Critics are growing louder. They argue that Traoré's leadership has deepened the crisis. Instead of stopping jihadi attacks, they have increased. More than 2 million remain displaced. Children are starving, mothers are weeping. Yes, he expelled French troops, but at what cost? In their place, he invited Russia's Wagner Group, a mercenary force accused of looting and war crimes. Is this truly liberation or simply moving from one master to another? He also withdrew from ECOWAS, a regional economic bloc that powered 30% of Burkina Faso trade. And inside the country, journalists jailed, dissidents silenced, media muzzled. It smells less like democracy and more like military authoritarianism. So the question remains, can a man who seizes power by force and suppresses his own people's voice truly be called a hero? Or is this just another storm in the desert? Both sides paint a starkly different picture of Ibrahim Traoré. To some, he is a hero, to others, a villain. But perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between. He is waging a near impossible war. A young man in a poor nation, fighting extremists, corruption, and foreign pressure, all at once. His anti-Western stance and local development projects like cement factories and agricultural programs have won hearts. He drives an old car, lives modestly, and seems unlike his lavish predecessors. Yet his methods are alarming, silencing the press, jailing opponents, leaving ECOWAS has hurt the economy. Leaning on Russia is a dangerous gamble. What now? Can he channel his popularity into sustainable change? Will he strengthen institutions, return to dialogue with region, or will his dream be crushed by the weight of harsh reality? The final question remains, will Ibrahim Traoré lead his people into the light, or will his revolution fade into the shadows of history? Let us know what you think. Is he savior or just another soldier in disguise? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, this is Muhammad Ali Khan signing off. Take care and goodbye.